Welcome back to another episode of Grizzly True Crime. My name is Gisela K, and today we're going to be looking at the small update we have in the case of Meghan Marohn, who's been missing since Sunday, March 27th. So that's over a month already. Sadly, she hasn't been found. There aren't many updates, but her brother has spoken out now just to let us know what the emotional upset was. And I do think it is quite significant. So let's have a look at that. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are brand new here, then I hope that you will consider becoming a Grizzly, which means becoming part of this community by clicking subscribe and perhaps even the bell where you can click all so that you get all notifications for when I upload or live stream or whatever happens on this channel. So if you are already a Grizzly, welcome back. I'm sure you saw part 1. If you didn't see it, then I will link that below for you so that you can see the map time, the timeline, and all the information that was already shared. So we're going to build on that today, and here the headline already is Brother of Meghan Marohn speaks. Situation at Shaker High caused a lot of heartache. So they say 4 weeks into the disappearance of Shaker teacher Meghan Marohn, her brother talked about a school situation that was affecting her before she vanished. I do know that what happened at school caused her a lot of heartache. The school gave her paid leave until the end of the school year. Peter Naple, brother of Meghan Marohn, spoke to a mass news outlet. It's been over 4 weeks now since the disappearance of Delmar native and Shaker High School English teacher Meghan Marohn went missing in the Berkshires. Her brother Peter Naple has been the point person throughout, keeping her name in the news by posting the latest information on the search, as well as by responding to most people's comments, questions, and queries. I have emailed him to invite him to the show to tell Meghan's story, but he has not responded. A few days after her March 27th disappearance, he created the website findmeghanmarohn.com, but lately the information sharing has been few and far between. I wonder why. I don't understand. I know there's not much information, but I have looked at the website and sadly I can't see too many updates in this case. It must be extremely saddening and frustrating for the family to just have no answers at this point. So if you can, please do share this episode. You can just click the share button below, and we can also go hashtag Meghan Marohn, which I'll show you after this on Twitter. That also helps. They say, but on Monday, speaking exclusively to Western Mass News, Naples spoke out on the frustrating search for his sister, while also explaining a little bit about her headspace before she made her way out to the Berkshires for a little peace and tranquility, something he hadn't done until now. It's been documented that Meghan, an English teacher at Shaker High School in Latham, was dealing with some issues at school before she checked into the Red Lion Inn in Stockbridge. I wonder what that was, because that would be key information. I don't know the full story, he told Western Mass News. I do know that what happened at school caused her a lot of heartache. The school gave her paid leave until the end of the school year, so not just a few weeks or a few days, till the end of the school year. Western Mass News reached out to Shaker High officials, who responded with the following message. We continue to keep Miss Marohn and her family in our hearts and minds. She's a valued and loved member of our school community. The district continues to provide counselors, social workers, and psychologists to assist any student in need. Naple, the last known person to have contact with the missing North Colony teacher, recently created a GoFundMe hoping to apply the funds to the continuing search effort for Meghan, including hiring a private investigator. Now here they say, here's what we know about her disappearance so far, but unfortunately the first sentence is not correct because, well, according to her brother, she already checked in there on the 24th. But here they say on Saturday, March 26th, 10th grade English teacher Meghan Marohn drove from her hometown of Latham to Stockbridge, Massachusetts. Her brother said she already went on the 24th. Marohn, a poet who also enjoys nature and hikes, checked into the Red Lion Motel upon arrival. Sources say she may have been upset about some personal things, but that it wasn't unlike her to take spontaneous trips alone. The last time anyone heard from Meghan was later that evening on the 26th when she called her brother Peter. According to sources, she told him she was reading a book and enjoying a bowl of soup in her room. She was reported missing 3 days later on March 29th. Meghan's black 2017 Subaru Impreza was found abandoned on Church Street in the parking lot of Janet Longcope, a 46-acre park in South Lee. Witnesses told the police that her parked car had been there for 2 days. Meghan's phone last pinged on Sunday, March 27th at approximately 3 p.m. Authorities determined that she did not get on the hiking trail where they found her car, which is also bizarre. In a strange twist, according to Berkshire Eagle, Meghan crossed the street and walked in the opposite direction toward a rural residential area where the signal eventually cut off. It's been confirmed that the Albany County Sheriffs have joined the search. Last week, they helped MA police navigate some really difficult terrain near where they found Marohn's parked car. So this is a mysterious disappearance. Very mysterious. I really hope that there will be answers at some point, because the worst is if cases like this go cold. So that is why I'm also covering it, so that we can continue to remember Meghan Marohn and share as much information as possible. If you were in the area, if you have dashcam footage, if you saw anything, that could be valuable information. So please do call 911 is the number they want you to call. Of course, you can also make contact on the website. So let's have a look at that now. Okay, so if you go to the homepage of the website, it says Find Meghan Marohn. Note the spelling, and on top they say, please spread the word on Twitter, #Find Meghan Marohn. Missing since Sunday, March 27, 2022, last seen in Lee, Massachusetts. If you have seen Meghan, call 911 immediately. Slightly strange that there's not a tip number specifically for this case, as we've seen many other cases. But yes, call 911 immediately. So it doesn't sound like the FBI is involved in this yet either. If we look at the photo gallery page, you will find photos of Meghan that you could also share on social media. Maybe someone will see her somewhere. You know, you never know. Sharing information is very valuable in these cases. So there's a whole lot of photos that you can choose from here to share or to memorize in case you live in the area, or actually anywhere at this point, because we don't know where she is. Maybe you spot her and you can call 911. And then if we look at the information page, they say Meghan was last seen in Stockbridge and Lee, Massachusetts on Sunday, March 27th, 2022. She was driving a black 2017 Subaru Impreza, which was later located unlocked at Longco Park in Lee, Massachusetts. Meghan is 5'6" tall and weighs 120 pounds. An extensive police search, including helicopters, drones, K9 and ground units, was conducted at Longco Park and nearby for 4 days, from Tuesday, March 29, 2022 to Friday, April 1st, 2022, with no evidence discovered. Volunteer search teams coordinated by Peter Naple, Meghan's brother, continued the search on Saturday, April 2nd, 2022 and Sunday, April 3rd, 2022. Police resumed the search Monday, April 4th, 2022 in the afternoon. The search area has moved to an area less than a mile from Longco Park on private property on the other side of Church Street. We are actively seeking anyone who might have a dash camera or a home business camera facing the street in Lee, Massachusetts or Stockbridge, Massachusetts that may have recorded Meghan or her car on Sunday, March 27, 2022. If you think you might have any footage, please save it and call 911 immediately. Please retweet this Twitter post to drive awareness and in hopes someone has seen Meghan. So you could click on this and retweet it as well. If you've seen Meghan, please call 911 immediately, they say. Latest news. This is from the 8th of April. Berkshire Eagle, Lee residents saw Meghan Marohn's car parked. So here they talk about school teacher missing for over a week. Of course, now it's been over a month. There's not much latest news going on here. Of course, there's lots of comments. So this is also very interesting to read through. If you haven't yet, I would recommend it just to see what's going on here. Sometimes, as we saw in the Lily Peters case, sometimes comments or Reddits or subreddit threads and things like that could actually prove quite useful. So have a look through this and see if there's anything that you can find that could be useful to call the police about. Here they say how to help donate. Please donate to the search efforts through the GoFundMe MeghanMarohn.com. And they say how to help if you may have seen Meghan. If you think you might have seen or heard from Meghan on or after Sunday, the 27th of the 3rd, 2022, call 911 immediately. If you have a dash camera or home or business camera in Stockbridge, Massachusetts or Lee, Massachusetts, and think you might have footage of Meghan or her black 2017 Subaru Impreza from Sunday, the 27th of the 3rd, 2022, call 911 immediately. How to help spread the word. Please retweet this Twitter post. Please share this website or Twitter post on any other social media and use the hashtag Find Meghan Marohn. If you have any additional recent photos of Meghan, please email them to findmeghanmarohn@gmail.com. Interesting. How to help in the volunteer searches. If you want to join the volunteer search efforts, please send us an email to findmeghanmarohn@gmail.com with your name and contact information, email and or cell phone number, and we will contact you when we are coordinating the next search. We need to coordinate with and work around police search teams. Very interesting. Reward as well. Let's look at that. Meghan's family is offering a $50,000 reward for information leading directly to the safe return of Meghan. If you have information and are seeking a reward, please call 413-327-6255. If you have information and are not seeking a reward, call 911 immediately. And then here they say tip hotline. Okay, so they encourage anyone with information to call 911 and relay that information to the police. But if you're not comfortable calling the police, Meghan's family is operating a 24-hour tip hotline at 413-327-6255. Please call us with any information you have. So that's that update there. And then if we look at the Twitter page, my sister Meghan Marohn is missing, last seen in Lee, Massachusetts, 27th of the 3rd, 2022. If you have seen her, please call 911. All right. So they say, please retweet to help find my sister Meghan Marohn. She's a high school teacher and missing since 3/27/2022. Last seen in Stockbridge and Lee, Massachusetts. If you've seen Meghan, please call 911 immediately. More photos and info at. On April 21st, he said, my sister Meghan has been missing since March 27th in Lee, Massachusetts. And this would be the GoFundMe. So let's just open that. We'll have a look at it now. And this was on April 12th. From the archives, WTEN interviewed Meghan Marohn at the Troy Flea Market in 2017, where she would write spontaneous poetry for people just for fun. And there's not that much update here. They say, thank you to all who have offered assistance, prayers, and ideas. Keep them coming. We are going to find my sister Meghan. Please retweet. Thank you all again. And if we just have a look at the GoFundMe, just to see where it's at, it's findmeghanmarohn.com. $16,505 raised of the $50,000 goal, which is the same amount as the reward money as well. I think it's the first milestone that they've set. So if you do want to, you could either share this if you can't donate, or you can feel free to donate here as well. I don't know when the next searches are happening. It doesn't seem to be happening right now. I'm not too sure. I really hope they will continue to search for her. I hope the police are working very hard on the case, which I'm sure they are. And let's hope that there will either be justice for Meghan Marohn if something happened to her, or that she will be found alive and well. So I'll keep you posted if there are any other updates. Thank you to everyone who emailed me to remind me, that not to forget about these cases I cover. I do not forget. It's just sometimes, sometimes it's hard to cover all the cases and keep them going, especially when there are no updates. YouTube generally, it doesn't work like that. I can't just say, I can make YouTube shorts though, but so yes, that's all that we have for now. Unfortunately, thank you so much to everyone who emailed me relating to this case and with questions. I have the same questions. I don't know what is happening. I really hope that they find her. Here they also say, oh yeah, okay, please help find Daniel's also following, so that's great. There's also no answers in that case either. Mr. Daniel Robinson is actually at CrimeCon at the time of me filming this, so I hope that will get more exposure and more help for the case, so that there'll be answers there as well. These cases really bug me when it's like this mysterious disappearance and the person's car is there. I mean, Meghan's car was found unlocked and there's just no sign of her. It really bugs me, doesn't it? These are the types of things that will keep me up at night, because I'm like, what happened? So I really hope there will be answers very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Please do share. Please hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.